chain. Heave the cargo overboard and hauled it back again. Hoisted the lifeboats up aloft, the stormy winds did blow. With the crew in the hatch, the ship struck a match, singing Heely, Hiley, ho. How many people can remember that song?
I don't think I ever heard that one.
No.
I don't remember hearing that one. No.
I remember seeing it in the songbook and not knowing what it was.
It's a silly sea song is what it is.
Those are the best in my opinion.
That's a good one.
And where'd Corey go? I hope she heard it.
Oh no.
Oh, oh well. She can listen to the...
There
Did you
she
hear
is.
Heely, Hiley, ho, Corey?
I heard it all, and I remember that from when we were 9. I love it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that you heard it.
All right.
Okay, so if nobody else wants to go, I would do Long John, which occurred to me that I hadn't heard in ages. And it's a call and response. I wouldn't recommend that people do it without the mute button on, but you could. And you just sing everything I sing after I sing it. Anybody remember this song? Tim Lamont used to sing it a lot.
We sing it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys still sing it?
Oh yeah.
Robin, do you guys still sing?
Yeah.
Did everybody freeze?
Seems like everyone's still going.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, we still sing it all the time.
All right, so, okay. I'm gonna see if I can remember all the words. He's a long John. He's long gone.
He's long gone.
Like a turkey through the corn.
Like turkey through corn.
Long goes on.
Long goes on.
Well, hurry up, gal.
Gal.
Better shut that door. For the dogs are coming and I got to go. Just 2 or 3 minutes. Let me catch my wind. Just 2 or 3 minutes and I'll be gone again. He's Long John.
He's long John.
He's long gone.
Long gone.
Turkey through the corn.
Turkey through corn.
With his long clothes on. Well, Johnny made a pair of shoes. Was the funniest shoes that you ever did see. Had a heel in front and a heel behind, and you couldn't tell where that boy was going. He's Long John.
He's long John.
Long gone.
He's long gone.
Like a turkey through the corn.
Turkey through
With
corn.
his long clothes on.
Long clothes on.
I had listened to what Rosie said. Well, I'd have been sleeping in Rosie's bed. Oh, but I didn't listen, just wandered about. And now I'm in jail with my teeth poked out. He's long gone.
He's long John.
Long gone.
He's long gone.
Like a turkey through the corn.
Turkey through corn.
His long clothes on.
Long clothes on.
He's a Long John.
He's long John.
He's long gone.
He's long gone.
Like a turkey through the corn. With his long clothes on. He's a Long John. He's long gone. That's it.
Yeah, I used to love that one. Thank you.
When I was doing an internship in the public schools in South Seattle, I sang that. I taught that to a bunch of little kids in like 1st or 2nd grade, and they absolutely loved it. And you know, it was just fun. Call and response is fun. Kids love that kind of thing.
Good. It's a good format.
Okay.
You know, I got a story about that because the shoe part kind of stuck with me as a young camper. And then at one point later on, when I was in high school, I think I had a pair of shoes that was getting all worn out. And I did that. I put a heel on the front, see what would happen. And would the tracks in the sand look okay? And it, it was interesting.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
That's really cool.
You actually made your shoes with a heel in the front and a heel in the behind?
Darcy.
That's hysterical.
Looks like John's got a song.
There's John.
Now, I don't know if this was, help me out here, if this was a song of the camper or just a song of the times, but some of you might remember the song about the MTA, about a fellow that was on this train.
Oh, we sang that at camp a lot for years and
Okay.
years on the
Good.
MTA.
Trio.
For those of you that are a little bit younger, the price of admission for a train ride in the subway in Boston was 10 cents. And they were going to raise it to 15. And this is sort of a parody of that, where this fellow couldn't get off the train because he couldn't pay the 5 cents to get off at the next stop. So it's a kind of a classic of that particular area. So I'll try to do the best I can on this song. Now let's tell you a story about a man named Charlie on a tragic and painful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, with his wife and family went to ride on the MTA. Will he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Charlie handed in his dime at the Kendall Stair station, and he changed for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie couldn't get off that train. Did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. All night long, Charlie rides through the station crying, what will become of me? I can afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. It's my favorite verse. Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Stair station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train was rolling through. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Now you citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Fight the fare increase for Walter O'Malley, get Charlie off the MTA. Oh, will he ever return? No, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Thank you. Thank you.
That was so great. What a memory.
Brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, those days of the Kingston Trio.
Oh,
They're so big.
I think that's another one that Tim not used to sing.
yeah. I think Z
Yes.
sang that, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Funny enough, I grew up listening to the Kingston Trio and the Limelighters. It's not really something.
Hey, he's
that
starting to talk
people know
like
about.
us, young man.
How about you, Z? Do you
Love
have
it.
something you want to sing for us?
I'm unmuted. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
I'm going to do something that I don't know that we ever did it as a group song, but I learned it at camp one year. I was really into James Taylor. And so I learned his version of a song, you know. And I remember playing it on the steps of Trader Horn, and Roy Stillwell, who a few of you will remember, came by and said, those are really nice chords on that song. So I took that as a compliment. So here's my version of James Taylor doing a song, you know. Well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee, and I'm headed for Louisiana, my true love for to see. Well, it rained all night the day I left, the weather was bone dry. The sun was so hot I froze myself. Suzanne, don't you go on and cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Well, I dreamed myself a dream the other night when everything was still. I dreamed that I saw my girl Suzanne. She was coming around the hill. Well, the buckwheat cake was in her mouth, the tear was in her eye. I said that I come from Dixie, girl. Susanna, don't you go on and cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama. I really came from Indiana. Oh, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
Oh, very nice.
Ah,
Thank you.
Those are very nice chords.
Yeah.
great.
I always love his chord structures. The way he writes songs is just,
Yeah.
it's just wonderful.
Yeah. If I could ever learn to finger pick, do the right hand the way he does it, I could make money.
Close
Yeah.
enough. Close enough.
Close enough.
It was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
How about these youngsters? What do they got?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shristi was singing last time several songs.
Fiona
Yeah.
has the coolest background.
Hi, guys, come on.
It's like there. I think I'm sitting in the Mariner unit right now with Fiona. It's awesome.
Yeah, it does look like one of the Archer tents.
She's on Lopez, aren't you,
Ooh.
Fiona? She
Yeah.
is at their place, Lyle's old place,
Oh, lovely. Oh,
where
that's
they've built an
so
actual sort of a camp with several tents, and it looks like someone's
Oh.
unit.
That's so great,
That's
Fiona. I
good.
love it. You're my
Great.
neighbor. Hi, I'm waiting for Morcus.
Yeah, Shristi, Amelia, Teddy, Harper, Fiona. Everybody got a song?
No performance, but Shristi and I came wearing our birthday shirts for Marty last
I
night.
party with Marty.
Marty Holzer, the best. That is so great.
Wow.
Oh, that is great.
Really cute.
That was good.
Wait,
I
what
don't
do
know
they
where my
say?
shirt went.
What do they say? That is.
I party with Marty.
I partied with
With Marty.
Yeah.
And where did you get them?
At her party.
Well,
Yeah, for her birthday.
Mom
what
has
was
her
it last
birthday
year?
on
For her birthday,
August 16th.
yes, they surprised. Yeah, I guess somebody made a screen print, and so
Carla,
the screen print was made like 10 years before for her 80th birthday. And so we just found the same screen in the craft shop and we like kind of doctored it up. So the 80th turned into 90th. You know, all the troubadours wore them on her birthday this summer.
So sweet.
Yeah, that was really
I forgot your birthday is 2 days away from mine, Marty. Mine's the 18th of August. Leo's for the win.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm the 4th. So
So maybe
I'm the
we can
25th.
try. Maybe we can try one of those songs that has a lot of verses, and we can take turns singing the verses. So, what is a song
boy.
with a lot of verses that still is current? Like, do you still do Mountain Dew, or did that one go to the go? Is
we
Mountain
still do
Dew-
that one.
Mountain Dew
Blackjack
still
David.
alive?
Henry
Okay,
Martin.
So let's try Mountain Dew, and we'll see who can come up with the verses. So you wanna unmute yourself because it could be your turn if you turn up being the person who knows the verse. Hopefully, I'll put this in a key that other people can sing in. Is there a given key for this? Do we know? Never mind. Oh, you
Mountain Dew, I think, is in
down
D.
the road to the old holler tree, and you put in $1 or $2
Or
three.
and you go round the bend and you come back again. There's a jug of that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call
Oh, they call it
good
that
old
good
Mountain Dew.
Yahoo!
And them who refuses it are few.
Darn you.
I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. So if you do a verse, you also have to do the chorus and leave room for the our fews. Okay, who's up next?
My Auntie Bess had hair on her chest. I asked her if she'd put it there with glue. Why, no, she replied. It's been there since I tried that good old Mountain Dew. I'm going to go down. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo!
And them that refuses it are few.
Darn few.
I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
There's more verses.
My brother Bill had a still on the hill where he brewed up a gallon or two.
Or
three.
The buzzards in the sky'd get so drunk they cannot fly just from smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo!
And them that refuses it are few.
Darn few.
Hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
My sister June had a bottle of perfume that had a most peculiar pew. Imagine her surprise when we had it analyzed. It was nothing but good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo!
And them that refuses it are few.
Are few.
I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
My Uncle Nord is sawed off and short. He measures about 4'2".
or three.
But he thinks he's a giant when he gets him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo!
And them that refuses it are few.
Darn few.
A mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
The preacher came by with his head high, stood high, said his wife had come down with the flu.
Achoo!
And he said that I ought just to sell him a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo!
And them that refuses it are few.
Darn few.
I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
Oh, Bill Holm must tire of Quaqualla choir as potlatch time comes into view. So as quiet as a mouse, he sneaks behind the old big house with a jug of that good old Mountain Dew.
I love
Oh,
that
they
one.
call it that good old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it are few. Darn few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
Grandma
Good one, Carla.
was called before the judge for shooting a revenue or two.
Or
But the sentence was commuted and the jury executed and the judge got a pint of Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it are few.
Achoo!
I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
I think we got them all.
Yeah,
Marvelous
look.
rendition.
Good stuff.
There once was a Chinaman, and that's probably not politically correct anymore.
No, it is not.
Oh, pretty much the whole song should be
It's
retired.
not politically correct in any way.
But
Yeah, let's execute the jury. That's a great one. Yeah.
Bye, Harper. Oh. Bye.
so, any
Requests?
requests? We're looking for requests.
I saw Z wave his hand down there.
I wondered what Marty wanted.
Yeah, it's almost your birthday, Marty.
Yeah.
2 more months.
Yeah, Marty, what song do you want to hear?
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Did we sing Tidy Look Better? Did we sing that verse? In his college and sweaters? And then
No, we didn't sing that one.
Wait, how does that one go? Can you sing it for us?
Yeah. Sing it for him. Tidy look better in his college and sweater than the other crew. Hey, Stacy, you're a fool, and it dipped itself in two, 'cause Rabbit rushed out the Mountain Dew.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to write that one down and get it in the songbook. Those two special
That's a good
ones are
verse.
great.
Burr, welcome. Good to see
Thanks.
you.
I've got those verses all written out somewhere. I better find those.
Yes, ma'am, please do.
Wasn't there a verse about Lyle at some point?
Oh yeah, Lyle Burgers. He was cooking a Lyle burger or something.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, that's great.
Sir. Looks like my desk.
Yeah.
Cluttered.
Okay, who's up next?
If nobody else has one, I have He's My Rock. Do you know that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Good
Okay,
song.
muting.
I mean, to monopolize, but nobody else wants to do it. I'll do it. All right. He's my rock, he's my shield, he's my wheel in the middle of the well, he's my lily of the valley, he's my pride in the morning. Makes no difference what you say. I'm going on my knees to pray. Say the Lord, I'm gonna wait right here, my Jesus, till he comes. Prophet Isaiah said he saw him with his diamond rainbow. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Then old Daniel said he saw him as eyes of cornerstone. Praise the Lord, I'm gonna wait right here, my Jesus, till he comes. He's my rock, he's my shield, he's my wheel in the middle of the well, he's my lily of the valley, he's my pride in the morning. So it makes no difference what you say. I'm going on my knees to pray. Praise the Lord, I'm gonna wait right here, my Jesus, till he comes. Then Rebecca said she saw him just as she knelt down in prayer. He was riding through the elms and glory filled the air, with the rainbow around his shoulder and the government in his hand. Praise the Lord, I'm gonna wait right here, my Jesus, till he comes. He's my rock, he's my shield, he's my wheel in the middle of the well, he's my lily of the valley, he's my pride in the morning. Star makes no difference what you say. I'm going on my knees to pray. Praise the Lord, I'm gonna wait right here, my Jesus, till he comes.
Hi, pretty lady at Z's place and your place.
That was one of my favorites.
I'm your
Love the
neighbor.
history of that one.
I live on Orchid.
We
Hi,
haven't sung that in years.
That's a good old
Yeah.
gospel song.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't taught
What
that one.
What about Joshua about Jericho?
That's another good old gospel song.
Yeah, I remember singing that when I was in choir.
What about Teddy or Shristi or
Big
Amelia or Shannon or
everybody froze.
Quarters not heard from? Hey, Alex.
Hi.
Andy. Anybody got a song that they, even if you don't want to sing it, could you ask us for one?
The
All you
request.
pretty young human beings. An adorable camper.
I want to hear Z sing "Yoke More About Hot."
There you go, Bird. That's what I'm talking about. There we go.
There's a request, Golden Vanity. But our first one.
Ilky Moore and Golden Vanity. This is great. Thank you.
Think we could get
hey, there we go.
Here we go. Requests are piling in here.
Okay. I have to get my songbook out to do Ilkley Moore, I'm afraid.
Where has the been since I saw thee? Come on, Z.
Okay.
We'll
Maybe
help you.
Okay. Key. Where has the been since I saw thee? I saw thee on Ilkley Moor, but hot. Where has the been since I saw thee? Where has the been since I saw thee? On Ilkley Moor, but hot. On Ilkley Moor, but hot. On Ilkley Moor, but hot. Not a great key.
It's okay.
What's the next verse? Who's got it? You have to unmute.
You're muted, Camilla.
I've been a courting Mary Jane.
Of course. And I always thought of Mary Jane Hillsall. Why did I do that?
I don't know. I won't tell her.
Okay. I've been a courting Mary Jane, on Ilkley Moor, but hot. I've been a courting Mary Jane. I've been a courting Mary Jane, on Ilkley Moor, but hot. On Ilkley Moor, but hot. On Ilkley Moor, but hot. Next verse.
There wilt thou catch thy death of cold.
There thou shalt catch thy death of cold, on Ilkley moor but hot. There thou shalt catch thy death of cold. There thou shalt catch thy death of cold, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot. Then we will have to bury thee, is that it?
Yes, then us shall have to bury thee.
Ah, us, of course.
Yeah.
Then
Gotta get it right.
Shall have to bury thee, on Ilkley moor but hot. Then I shall have to bury thee. Then I shall have to bury thee, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot. Yes.
Then worms.
Then worms shall come and eat thee
Yeah.
up.
And eat thee up, on Ilkley moor but hot. Then worms shall come and eat thee up. Then worms shall come and eat thee up, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot.
Then ducks shall come and eat up worms.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the ducks.
Never forget the ducks.
Don't forget the ducks. Then ducks will come and eat up worms, on Ilkley moor but hot. Then ducks will come and eat up worms. Then ducks will come and eat up worms, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot.
We're eating up the ducks.
Then us shall come, look, yes.
On Ilkley moor but hot. Then us shall come and eat up ducks. Then us shall come and eat up ducks, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot. Then we have all something.
Then us shall all have et up thee.
Yeah, getting the pronouns.
Yeah, then us shall all have et up thee.
Et up thee, eat up thee, on Ilkley moor but hot. Then us shall all have et up thee. Then us shall all have et up thee, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot, on Ilkley moor but hot. Thank you, Burr.
That was great.
Who was that beautiful woman by your side?
Oh, that was Barbara. She just popped in for a second.
Yeah.
She says hi.
Good to see her.
Hi, Barbara.
Barb.
Hi, Barbara.
They're all saying hi.
Well, we have a couple of requests. We got Golden Vanity, Four Strong Winds, and Expanding Universe.
Wow.
I could do Expanding Universe. It's actually one of my more favorite songs.
Oh, sounds good.
Hey, Robin.
That's what we like to hear.
I am a major Monty Python fan, so.
Me three. I think many geeks are.
It's hard not to like it. You must find us another shrubbery. A what? No one.
Oh no, we've been hijacked. It's been hijacked.
We are now no longer the knights who say nee.
We are now the knights who say
I used to have that entire movie memorized verbatim.
As did I.
You can start from the beginning and go to the end.
To the song.
Don't make
Anyways.
me use this mute button here.
All right. Anyways, Monty Python. Remember that you're standing on a planet that's revolving at 900 miles an hour. It's orbiting at 90 miles a second, so it's reckoned the sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that you can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour in a galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 million stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide. With 30,000 light years from galactic central point, we go round every 200 million years. And this galaxy is only one of millions and billions in this amazing and expanding universe. This universe itself keeps on expanding and expanding in all of the directions it can whiz. As fast as it can go, the speed of light, you know, 12 million miles a minute, that's the fastest speed there is. So remember when you're feeling very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there's intelligent life somewhere else in space, 'cause we need some here on Earth.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
What movie does
That's
that
the
come
meaning
from?
of life. Isn't that meaning of life?
Yeah, it's Meaning of Life. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
Right.
more weird, well, they're all wonderfully weird.
It's weird, but Meaning of Life is definitely
I've heard
the
it before.
most weird
It's-
out of
I
all
mean,
of them.
You know, there are Oxford and Cambridge philosophers who got together to form an improv group. So there's a lot of philosophy jokes in every single movie.
Well, that's very true. Life of Brian is a marvelous example.
They all are. I mean, in Holy Grail, I'll shut up after this, I
Oh.
promise. But the whole thing about they're slogging the muck and talking about autonomous collectives, systems of government, and anyway, it's great.
Just because a watery tart lobbed a scimitar at you is not a good form of government.
Okay, so
Uh-oh, hijacked.
we're stopping.
Anyways.
Back to the song.
I relinquish control.
Carla, how about you?
What?
We're looking for
Four
full
strong winds?
sanity, 4 strong winds.
I could do 4 strong winds.
Oh, that's a great.
If I get there for the Snowflies, I could do it. And if my guitar is tuned, I could do it. And if you sing along, but you know, by then it would be midnight and not much for us to do. This is such a wishy-washy song as far as the character singing it, but it's a pretty song, so I'll do it, okay? Four strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all these things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Think I'll go out to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to working for. But by then it would be winter, not much for you to do. And the wind, it sure blows cold way out there. If I get there for the Snowflies, and if things are going good, I could meet you if I sent you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not much for you to do. And the wind, it sure blows cold way out there. 4 strong winds that blow lonely,
nice.
That was my favorite.
Love it.
Was that all the words?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. We got Golden Vanity, and we got.
I had a hammer.
And I had a hammer. It seems to be the next.
Good protest song.
I love
Z, I'd love to hear you sing something. Anything.
Me?
You, yes.
Ugh. I already did 2.
I know. You did.
Uh,
And they were fabulous.
oh, yes, indeed. What about Burr? He's just sitting there.
Wow.
Hey, Burr, you're just sitting there. Where's your guitar? Where's your unmute button?
There he is.
I don't have a guitar.
That's
Or
okay.
The one I have is a cheap old Sears thing I got from my dad, which really doesn't sound very good.
We can't tell on
Good
Zoom.
to see you, Dutchie.
That's all right. That's true.
But you can just lead a song without a
But
guitar.
I already did Ilka Morbad Hot a couple of weeks ago. And Z wasn't there, so I had to make him do it. But
Yes, it
that
was
was definitely my favorite song, yeah.
It was like a couple months ago. That was more than a couple weeks ago. That
You're
was a
right,
couple
you're right.
months
The months are going by fast now.
Blurring together, yeah.
But we did have Fred Taylor on here once.
Yes, we did. That was really
But
fun.
I think he was there
I'm
last.
digressing.
He was there last week.
Fred and Z and I lived in a teepee together one summer.
Yeah.
Very memorable.
You guys were the epic PP. I remember.
Yeah, you were, did you have the, we're digressing, aren't we?
A little
Sorry.
bit. But it's also a visiting thing, you know. We're
It's a
visiting.
hangout, yeah.
The young ones are like, the geezers are talking about when they were young.
Yeah.
How cute.
Exactly. Did you have the troubadours or what that year?
Me?
Yeah.
I think a couple of years younger than y'all. I think I was still a camper that year.
Oh, you were a camper. Oh, my
I
goodness.
headed the Wafers and the Troubadours and stuff like that, but later on.
Yeah. Later, okay.
Yeah. Late 70s, early 80s, I was a staff. And the younger ones are going, we don't care.
That's exactly right.
Oh, come on. They care. They care.
They're so
Oh,
sweet.
they
They're
don't.
like, oh, grandma's talking about when she was 9. It's so cute.
Well, Shristi and I were in a teepee together our Wayfair year, so we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
Well, now you know, Amelia, that when you're 60, as I am, you will remember being 9 years old in your teepee with Carla Holm. You know, in my case, in 68, and 68, I think. Anyway, I was 8 with anyway. I'm always the age of the year. So in 68, the first year of Northwestern, Carla and I were in our little Weaver tent together, and we're still very close friends. So you will be too. See, isn't this the awesome lesson of this cool Zoom? Is that there's these ancient geezers who were at camp who loved each other when they were tiny kids, and they still do. Isn't that fun? And still sing the same old wonderful song. So that's the message that you can keep.
And all the years that pile up just don't matter, because from here to here, we're all still teenagers. So
We're all still
Right.
kids
You know?
singing around the fire, singing the golden days time before we go to sleep in our sleeping bag, you know?
yeah,
Love it.
and we
Teenagers,
still
but without the stress.
have a very particular way of roasting a marshmallow
Oh yes, called
and
peeling.
starting a fire.
Well,
Oh, yes.
we wouldn't know because we have fire bands all the time.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
So
you
It
poor
is
thing.
we
sad, but
rarely
often,
roast
yeah.
marshmallows.
oh
Poor
no.
things. Well, bless you anyway. You have cool stuff that happens on John's. I know you do.
Yeah.
This summer, you get to stay at home, and there you can roast as many marshmallows as you want.
What a relief. Well, let's see. So, once upon a time, there was a tavern.
Tavern.
Ooh.
where we used to raise a glass or two.
Or three.
Or three.
Remember how we'd laugh away the hours and think of all the great things we would do.
Everybody!
Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Sing and dance forever and a day.
And a day.
The life we choose, we fight and never lose. For we were
young and sure to have our way. La 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 la
Then the something years,
busy years went
rushing by us.
Whoosh.
How about you guys all do hand motions?
We lost our starry
And then the
that.
busy years went rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way.
Oh no, where are they?
If by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were, I'll go ahead and sing, the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day.
And a day.
The life we choose, we fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Just tonight I stood before the tavern. Nothing seemed the way it used to be.
Aww.
In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely person really me? Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We sing and dance forever and a day.
and a
The
day.
life we choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. La 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 la. Those were the days.
Oh, yes, those were the days.
They sure were.
Yay.
And they still are for these younger ones.
Yeah.
Because
And
I have
for us
great
too.
faith.
They're
Next year
still
we'll
the
be
days.
back on John's. I believe it.
Yep.
We'll get back there. For sure. There's talk of a vaccine coming out at the end of this year or the beginning of early of next year. So
All digits crossed,
Yeah.
all prayers sent.
yeah, all fingers crossed. I have a feeling that next summer is gonna happen. We'll be back there. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll be all sad. Can't lead songs. Like, what's the point?
By
of my
then, there'll
life?
be a better platform for group singing online.
Yes, we will be able
I
to
hope
not
so.
lag.
Yeah.
I know
The lag
somebody
is
had
difficult.
somebody had made a suggestion about different platforms. It sort of looked like we were all going to have to go out and buy Robin style microphones and Carla style earphones.
Oh, these are really old. Look, this is falling apart. Look, it's
those
really
are,
nothing.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Somebody else.
They're really cheap, really cheap.
I don't
It keeps
know
my
if that
hair
makes a
back, though.
difference. Yeah.
So Darcy Leach is showing up at my place in 5 minutes. So I'm so excited to go on a very socially distanced walk with her. So I
Lovely.
will blow kisses to you all. It is so wonderful to see you all. I missed you last week when my Zoom went art. So may the force be
Corey,
with you.
I enjoyed your movie. I watched your movie.
Thank you so much for watching.
And I enjoyed it. And I watched the thing afterwards, the
Thank you.
talk.
Yeah, that's up on
And
Facebook.
I really wished I had heard all about the talk and then I had seen the movie because I think I would have enjoyed it even more.
Well,
But-
whoever wants to watch it,
again.
it's up on Facebook, the question and answer and stuff, and it's on Language Arts Movie on Facebook. Language Arts Movie. If you want to watch the Q&A, you can.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Worth your time.
Much love. Bye.
Good to see you,
See you
Corey.
next week.
Corey.
Yeah, everyone come back next week. And young people, feel free to sing songs. And Z, come back next week and I'll sing that song I'm working on that I
Ooh.
only will sing when you're there, the
Yay.
Gordon Bach song.
Great.
Thank you, everybody.
And young people, what's the good way to like spread the word about this to you? Because maybe you're not on Nor'Wester Legacy Facebook group, or like maybe Camilla doesn't have your email address.
I think that at least Shristi and I are on the Legacy group, and what we've been doing is trying to send the link to other people, but I don't know how, because I know a lot of people our age don't have Facebook.
Yeah, but a lot of people
Yeah, it's
follow the
old
camp
people now that
Instagram.
have Facebook.
Well, I tell you what, Amelia, why don't you tell me your email address and I will put you on. I have an email list that I send to separately from the Facebook group.
I'll put it in the chat. But I think that it would be, I don't know who's in charge of the Instagram.
But a lot of campers follow the Instagram.
Most campers follow the Instagram, and so
I think that's
that
Kate.
would probably be
Yeah, it's Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that I think tomorrow Jill is starting the summer camp experience online, and I know that there's going to be a schedule for a musicale for the campers, which will be separate from this. And I'm not quite sure. I think that link is probably on the camp website for signing up for campers for that. But it's also going to be, I guess camp's going to have, maybe Robin, have a YouTube channel that where you can check out the different, there's going to be campfire skits and things like that. And I know like some of you have been singing, recording songs for it. So that's going to be available also coming up, which is going to be different for camp, but going to be really cool for this summer. And also like giving people things to do go outside and do, and then come back and report, not just necessarily things to do online. So I think it'll be a really cool way to engage people, camper age and otherwise, for camp. So more things to come, I know.
So Molly, that'd be good if you could, can you communicate to
Yeah,
the,
yeah, because
to
Kate, I think
Instagram?
Kate Stats runs the Instagram. She does all the social media. So maybe I can, I'll send her an email and see if putting it also on Instagram,
Yeah. She
see
can
how they're
distribute
going
the
to be
link.
advertising, how they're going to be setting up stuff.
I see.
Good to see you, Z.
Yeah, come back next week.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right, bye
everybody.
everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks,
See you next
Camilla.
week.
Thanks,
You're welcome.
Camilla. Bye,
So
everybody.
Amelia, you're going to be on my email list, so then you can send it to anybody else who you think might be interested.
Sounds great. Will do.
Okay. See ya.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
See y'all next week.
Bye, y'all. Bye. Oh, they're all disappearing. Yay.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, now we can have a party.
There we go. Yeah. So, so Alex, yeah, I'm going to put you on my email list too. So,
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. I was starting to feel very verklempt that I couldn't plug in. For those of you who didn't see what I wrote, I don't do social media, so unless a dear friend texts me before the meeting the code, I can't get in. So,
But you've been to most of them. How did you find out about the other ones? By email or what?
I missed the first one. The second one, I got plugged in because my dear old friend Molly Montgomery knew that I would want to be included, and so she let me know. And then Andy Russell has been texting me the new codes each day, and unfortunately we didn't connect today, but I finally got plugged in.
So what I finally figured out, and it took me a few weeks, is that I can go into old meetings, previous meetings, and I can just edit them and keep the same number. So I am trying to keep the same, that same number.
Oh, you mean the same meeting
same-
code number?
The same
or
meeting
whatever.
code. But if you're leading it, Carla, you would have a different, you'd have a different number.
Yeah, I just like had started set up a meeting, and then I didn't email anybody because I didn't know the email. Next time if I lead it, I should get the email list or something
Yeah.
from you, or you send it out or something.
Yeah, because
after I-
usually if I'm sending an email to a long list, I like to send it to the BCCs.
Yeah.
So that you don't send it to everybody.
Yeah.
But I could send you, I can forward you that.
Yeah, and if I did send one, I would put them in BCC, so I wouldn't.
Because I have, my husband and I are going out to Portland for either 2 or 3 weeks at the end of, in August, the first 2 weeks of August. We're going to help move my brother. So, so I'll be gone and sort of off of this for a while. Although maybe I can get together with Robin and sing some harmony. That would be really fun.
You mean you're going to Portland, Oregon?
Oregon, yeah.
Oh, wow. They have internet there too.
Well, they do. They do. And I would. And I always bring, but it's hard.
Yeah,
to
you
know
might
what's
be
going on.
busy. But you could, that would be great if you got together with Robin. You guys could sit 6 feet apart outdoors or something. And
That's it. We could. So we'll work on it. Work on that one. Well, thank you.
Okay, thanks Camilla for
you.
leading it again, and thanks for keeping on. And love to see all
Yeah,
of
it's
you
fun
and
to
Mom
see
and
the
Dad.
young
Bye.
Right?
Bye, Alex.
It's great
Nice
when
to
we
see
hit with
you.
a song that they know. It's really fun.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Bye.